The recent announcement that Pure Storage has a deal with an unnamed hyperscaler to standardize on all flash storage design has once again brought the suggestion that hyperscalers might finally be ready to move on from spinning disks. All flash arrays have been around for quite a while, so Al, I have to ask the obvious question: is this really the end for spinning rust hard drives and cloud storage?
Well, I think the announcement itself is interesting. We've definitely seen the sort of steady transition from expensive, heavy, power-consuming, hot spinning rust storage towards smaller, denser, and lower power, and therefore less cooling, using solid-state storage. So this is not particularly new that this transition is happening. And I think Pure Storage made lots of noise about getting a contract with one of the hyperscalers, and at the moment they haven't said which, but they have said there are only 4 hyperscalers, so there aren't too many options in there. And having this licensing deal around an all-flash architecture as their standard for storage. And I think this is very much the way a lot of storage movement is happening. And one of the big things is around that data center power footprint. And spinning hard drives consume power because they're spinning, even if they're not being accessed. Now, the vast majority of storage we know is not being accessed, most hours, days, minutes. And so that sort of baseline power consumption for just holding data and not losing it drops a lot when you go to solid state. And I think this is very much a driver as we're seeing larger and larger solid state devices and larger data centers with larger and larger power footprints. So there's a big driver in the power. But does that mean that this is the right solution for every use case? Well, if somebody tells you that their solution is the right solution for every use case, they've probably got something to sell you and probably don't have anything else to sell you that would maybe fit elsewhere. So I do think this continues the trend of predictions of the demise of a storage technology that really doesn't quite come to pass. We're still seeing all kinds of storage technologies deployed in hyperscalers. And one of the things we know for sure about the hyperscalers is they build architectures that are specific to workloads. This is the way you get that cost-effective scaling. And so we saw things like object storage turning up on flash first, and progressively we'll see more things using more flash out in these cloud providers. So yes, it's awesome that there's more flash storage being used at huge scale in these cloud data centers, and it's good for business and good for the environment. But no, it's not the end of any other particular technology. We don't really see technology going away that way. Spinning rust will be around for a very long time, just like streaming rust or tape has been around for a long time, and its demise has been called for many years.